If you don't already own a business, there is no reason to go out and buy investment real estate. My name is Tim Lovett. I'm the CEO and co-owner of Waterloo Turf. Over the past 9 months, I've raised 7 figures of investment capital to go franchise an artificial turf company and have since grown it to about 36 territories nationwide. I also own a handful of real estate rental properties, and it's been the biggest mistake that I've made as an entrepreneur. So this right here is one of the properties that I own. I bought it about 2 years ago, put $122,000 into it. In total, my expenses are $4,000 per month, and the rent that I receive from my tenant is $3,800 a month. So I lose $200 every single month for the $122,000 that I have into it. Let's go check out another train wreck of a property. So even though I lose money every single month on that house, I'll probably still make money in the end when I go to sell it. And that is the nice thing about real estate, is that you can't make a lot of the money on the ultimate sale. But another reason why I don't like real estate is that the value of that house right there is determined by the market in residential real estate. And so essentially, whenever I go to sell it, there's nothing that I can do one way or the other to make it more valuable. What's different about business, and why I think that people should get into business before they get into residential real estate, is that the things that I do directly determine the outcome of the value of the business. I can go and hire somebody great. I can go and fire somebody bad. I can put together a new partnership. I can get a new contract, and everything that I do ultimately makes the business more valuable. And so for me, I like having a tangible impact on the things that I'm doing when it relates to the value of the asset that I'm trying to build. And frankly, I just can't get that in real estate. My money just sits there and either makes money or loses money. And at the end, I'm just subject to whatever the market thinks about the actual price of the house. That first house we were just at, it's technically a condo. And so part of that means that the HOA actually pays for the home insurance. So I have insurance, but it's called Walls In insurance. And then the HOA is responsible for the roof, the exterior of the house, plus the windows. And so a hailstorm came through a couple of months ago and took out all the windows in the house. And so we had to go have the house boarded up, and it took the HOA 5 months to get the windows replaced. It just was a huge pain because the tenants are calling me almost daily asking, hey, where are the windows? This is unsafe. But I can't even go and pay for the windows because I don't technically own the windows. The HOA does in the condo association. And it just took forever. It's a real pain. And for an investment where I'm losing $200 a month already, I'm spending a huge amount of my time trying to go and fix this issue to where I'm not even making any money on this house. So this right here is rental property number 2. When I first bought it, it was about 5 years ago. I put about $80,000 into it when I first got it and have rented it out since then. So right now, total rent that we collect on it is $4,400, and my expenses every single month are $3,800. So I do make about $600 a month for the 80 grand that I put into this property. And I own one other property, which is out of state, so we're not gonna go drive to visit it. But for that house, I put $50,000 into it. My expenses on that house are $1,800, and my rent is $2,800. So I make about $1,000 every single month on property number 3. All in my real estate rental portfolio, I've got $252,000 parked in these houses, and I make a grand total of $1,400 per month, which is terrible. It's about a 6% cash return once you do the math. And so I used to own a couple of other rental properties in town, but I've since sold them, much like I'm trying to do with the rest of my real estate portfolio. The reason why I've sold them, business is a much better investment, especially when you don't already have a business that you're running. So let's go take a look at my business I own here in town. This is the local location for the brand that I acquired, Waterloo Turf, here in Austin. We are putting in an awesome turf project for a homeowner today. And the main reason why I like to say don't buy real estate before you get into business is that the returns are so much better in business than they are in real estate. And so take a business like Waterloo Turf, and if you were to franchise a location and do 2 territories similar to how we did in Waterloo Turf San Antonio, your initial startup cost would be $160,000. Now, if you look at our San Antonio's location performance in year 1, we did $771,000 of revenue. As an owner operator in San Antonio, it would have looked like a 23% return on that 700 and change grand. So as an owner operator, you're getting $177,000 on the initial $160,000 investment you put in. It's 110% cash return, which is so much better than the $252,000 getting 6% I currently have in real estate. And those returns aren't just in artificial turf. There are plenty of other service-based or product-based businesses that you can get into to where you can get much better returns than you can in real estate. For me, I generally generally prefer something a little bit more high ticket when I'm going out and selling. So artificial turf is really high ticket, but also flooring, concrete, anything like that, you'll be able to see really great returns because you can go stack a lot of jobs and build a big business in year one potentially. If you're someone who wants to get a builder and get a better return than 6% on your cash like I do in real estate, like and subscribe to the channel. We put out new videos every week.